This, let me start. Mark with Honey Badger, no care, like, share, subscribe, do all that cool jazz, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's hard for me to even, hmm, it really is hard for me to even comprehend what the hell is going on in the world right now. Australia, I mean, just taking kids and doing what you want with them. I mean, what prevents you for doing anything for their own good? I mean, doesn't this, I mean, what did the one principal or faculty member or superintendent say? Some, or, no, it was city council or something, that our kids aren't exclusively ours? That y'all could just, do y'all not even understand what the hell's happening here? These people on a worldwide scale are just indoctrinating our kids because they feel that they're allowed to. They could do whatever they want because they feel they're allowed to. But all right, let's go ahead and get into this.
Today's topic, this is a pretty crazy story.
There's another insane story we wanted to tell you about. This really, really pissed me off yesterday. Let's put this Washington Post tear sheet up on the screen. So this mom, her name is Rebecca Furlet, in Chicago. She has joint custody, or had joint custody, of her 11-year-old son with her ex-husband. And she joined this Zoom call, which was just supposed to be about like child support and normal sort of issues that you have between former spouses and managing their arrangement with their children. The judge starts off the proceeding by asking her whether or not she's vaccinated. She responded she wasn't, explaining she's had adverse reactions to vaccines in the past and that a doctor had advised her against.
I've had adverse reactions to vaccines. I mean, the flu vaccine, that screws me up bad. But whatever. You know, so the government, again, we're all different. I said this in what, 2 videos ago today? We're all different. We're not all the same. You know, I'm allergic to certain things. You know, other people are allergic to other things. This is what gets me about this. For something like this, how do we know that this is an end-all, be-all, this vaccine? How do we know? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, just because it works for you doesn't mean it won't work. I mean, that it will work for me, or, I mean, oh, excuse me.
And getting inoculated against the coronavirus, saying it poses a risk. Is that true?
Right. I'm pretty damn sure, and this is according to my former, before she retired, Dr. Motto, infectious diseases doctor at the VA, she said, you already had it. You already built up the antibodies for it. You're fine. You don't need to worry about this. But all of a sudden, now they're trying to push it? Well, wait a minute. Isn't she the expert? She's the expert. The infectious disease, she's the expert. But now all of a sudden, well, because, you know, Dr. Fauci and the CDC, they can't even agree. Literally the previous video right before this one, they can't agree. They have so much shit that contradicts itself. So then why the fuck am I supposed to trust them? They can't even get their own shit straight.
Or not, who knows? The judge responds by stripping her of all her custody rights.
That is illegal, man. That is illegal. That is illegal. That is illegal. We
Oh, Lordy, we like to party. We don't cause no trouble. We don't bother nobody. I'm just using that as a prayer because the usual prayers, they don't work. You know, some prayers. God damn, this is dumb. It just goes to show you that it's not because you're educated that you're smart. You could be.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Fauci? Yeah. Just because you're educated doesn't mean you're smart. Again, you know, as Anomaly said on his channel, we're allowed to have our own opinions. We're allowed to question things. We're allowed to have our own thoughts and intelligence and cognitive skills and to analyze the shit in front of us for ourselves. Are you serious? So we're not allowed to think for ourselves now. No, the government is supposed to think for us. Well, I hate to, let me think here. AOC, Maxine Waters, they're two of the dumbest bitches on the fucking planet, but they get to make decisions for us? Okay.
Educated and having a high powered like place and still make dumb choices.
I mean, this is bananas. Pretending that this is in the interest of the child, to take the child away from their mother, this is completely bananas. And if there are any other extenuating circumstances or something, listen, I leave it open that that is the case. But in terms of what the news is reporting, the Chicago Sun-Times is the first with the report, and now the Washington Post as well. This was really the only issue. Okay, he starts the hearing by saying, "Hey, are you vaccinated?" She says no, and he takes her kid.
Yeah.
This is so insane and so outrageous, and gets to the fact that, you know, COVID is one factor and kid safety around the coronavirus is one factor to be weighed in, but there are a lot of things that go into the well-being of a child.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
I'm for, and that's the thing. I'm for vaccines. I'm for vaccines.
You're vaccinated?
I'm for vaccines. I'm not for this one. Just in my adult life, I've had so many fucking vaccines. So many vaccines. Just in my adult life. From the military, I'm just not for this. There's just way too many questions that can we not, so I don't get constantly poked with just random bullshit. Can I wait until y'all fucking perfect this fucking shit like you're supposed to before I try? Can we get out of the beta phase first? Yeah, I don't like buying games when it's not even out of the beta phase. I don't like buying gaming systems when they're still in the beta phase. I like to, when the shit's already been, a lot of the bugs or all the bugs have been already gotten out and everything before I buy something. Can y'all get all the bugs out? I mean, first one, then two, now a booster. Can y'all not get all the bugs out first? Please? Please? Well, we feel that because it'll protect you. That's already been proven. That ain't true. We've already proven that. Because, hello, can we talk about all the deaths of the people who are vaccinated? Can we talk about all the hospitalizations of the people who are fucking vaccinated? Can we talk about Israel, who's one of the most vaccinated countries in the world, and they're they're having a huge surge? Can we talk about that? Why isn't it working over there, folks? Weren't y'all using that as the example? Look at Israel. Look at them. We need to be more like Israel. Now it's like, oh shit. They got all the shots and they're having a fucking surge. Can we, seriously, I'm just asking. Can we not get out of the fucking beta phase? Can we not get out of the testing and all this other shit first? Because are we going to get up to 6, 8 shots? Can we not finally get it to where there's like 1? Fuck.
I'm vaccinated. I got my 2 shots.
It's not 2 anymore. It's 3 now. Why are y'all... Seriously. There has been no definitive proof. Hello, Israel. Whatever. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Do what y'all want to do. Stop trying to tell everybody else. Because if you're, as I asked my pulmonary sleep doctor, if y'all are all vaccinated, why are you still wearing a mask? If y'all are all vaccinated, why are you worried about the rest of us? Remember when the first vaccine came out and they were like, oh, you guys are all gonna die. We're protected. We're vaccinated. We're all gonna live. But y'all are all gonna die because y'all didn't get the vaccine. Then it became 2. Now it's a booster. And now, oh, we're all vaccinated, so we're better than you. Oh, really? Well, then why are y'all getting sick if y'all are all vaccinated? Seems to me we're all in the same boat. Oh, but we're going to be less sick. Less sick? Last time I checked, motherfuckers are just as sick. On ventilators and all that other shit. Last time I checked. So what do you mean less? I mean, again, none of this is making any... Ugh. None of this is making any sense. You do what y'all want to do. I'm not a medical doctor. But then again, even if I was, I would still get banned. Even if I was in the field of expertise of infectious diseases, apparently I still wouldn't be a fucking expert to you guys, because y'all literally have banned doctors who specialize in infectious diseases. You literally have banned doctors who are experts in this field. The corruption of you fucking Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, the corruption is rampant.
That's not even the thing.
Tell me.
I don't even have to say the shit that I'm vaccinated. But some of y'all gonna be like, well, these are people that's not vaccinated. No, it's not even that. I'm vaccinated, so it ain't even about that. But you're gonna remove the. So you're saying her? That's what in your head.
Okay, so what about the ones who? Oh, let me ask a question here. So what about the people who are vaccinated and still got sick? Should we rip those kids away from them? They are vaccinated and yet they still got sick. So should we rip those kids away from? They still got sick even though they were vaccinated. So I guess we should take those kids out of those homes, right? Where does the excuses stop? We're going to take a kid because you're not vaccinated. Oh, okay, well, okay, how about this? My neighbor, they're vaccinated and they're sick. They're sick. So obviously being unvaccinated isn't an issue because they're vaccinated and they still got sick. So should you take their kid too for their own safety? I'm just asking. I'm just putting hypotheticals out there, people. I thought we were allowed to do that still. This isn't misinformation. I'm just asking questions.
Ed, you're saying that kid is going to be more traumatized about her mom not being vaxxed than you and putting him in the system. That's your way of thinking.
And I could have sworn we said that kids weren't at risk. Did we not say this? Now they're saying, this is what I'm talking about, the confusion. Make up your fucking mind. So can we not get a consensus? And I love, oh no, this works. But until it doesn't work. This is true. Until it's not true. You motherfuckers should be in prison. Fauci, all of y'all should be in fucking prison. Do you have any idea how many times y'all have fucking just been wrong? How many times y'all have been wrong, but yet we're not supposed to question you still? No, you bitches should be in prison. But whatever. Whatever.
You know how the system is. It's like the environment of where the kid is have to be fucked up for the system to be better than whatever the parents are offering. And you're doing that just because she decides. That's her choice. I'm not pro-vaccine. I'm pro-choice. All choices. You think that's not gonna be harming the kid? Wow. That's abuse of power. That is just
Yes. Very much abuse of power. You can't get more illegal. What the fuck are these people even doing now? They are using this shit to pass the most fucked up laws and everything to keep their shit in power. We need a revolution. We need a revolution bad now. These motherfuckers are starting to kidnap children. And I say kidnap because that's exactly what it is. Just because he's a fucking judge, does that mean he's a medical expert now? I mean, just because he's a judge doesn't mean he's not breaking the law. Just because you're a cop doesn't mean you're not breaking the law. What y'all are doing is unconstitutional, meaning you're breaking the law. But yet, somehow or another, y'all are allowing this shit. We need a revolution. Bad. I mean, where are we going to get, I mean, they're taking our children. So what's the next thing? Concentration camps? Forced vaccinations? Then what's next after that, motherfuckers? Do y'all not realize? Because we want y'all vaccinated. Okay, then what's next? We're gonna just start. I mean, didn't y'all say just recently? Even Mark Dice did an episode about it where he was out there taking a petition to arrest people who voted for Trump. To arrest people, and people signed it. Do y'all not realize what the fuck is it? We need a revolution bad. This is sick. I couldn't even well, I could imagine a world like this. I could imagine it. But I would be like, the possibility of it happening? No, there's no way.
But that's just distasteful. That's just very distasteful. Not much to say. This is very dumb. Go ahead.
The boy's father, Matthew, is vaccinated. His lawyer, Jeffrey Leving, said Monday the court's order reversing the August 10 decision was a mistake. So he wants to keep custody of the child. Woo! Okay.
That's dumb shit.
So the judge reverses it, doesn't offer an explanation for why it was put in place in the first place or why he reversed it. So there's no accountability there, just change of...
Yeah, there's no accountability to any of you fucking Democrats. You want us to be you want all of us to be transparent. You want us to be all held accountable for shit. But Afghanistan, all of these mistakes with Fauci, all of the lies, all of this shit. Oh, it's just an honest mistake. Come on, don't hold us accountable. It's just an honest mistake. But all of us, arrest them! Arrest them! We need a revolution. Bad. This is beyond the pale now. Y'all motherfuckers need to be brought up on charges of treason. This has gone way overboard now. This is, as I said, oh, you're exaggerating. This isn't yet. No, this is kidnapping. This is all kinds of wrong now here, people.
Part because of public outcry. People's kids are taken away. Unfortunately for her, she had the wherewithal to go to the public to create public pressure. Although otherwise, it looks like this would have just stayed. But good lord, this whole vaccine and COVID scares being overblown.
And it is a scare, and it is being overblown. As in my previous video, because these motherfuckers are outright lying now. They are outright lying. And y'all feeding into their shit, including you two, isn't helping.
In some departments, if you're getting to the point where you're taking people's kids away because you don't like the choice that they made to not be vaccinated, imagine what kind of damage you're doing to that child, mentally, potentially physically, right? To just remove them from their mother. God damn. Are we so terrified of COVID that we think it's sensible to remove certain people?
Well, I mean, we're already talking about concentration camps and shit, so yeah, that's what these fuckers are thinking.
From their parents?
When I was teaching dance, I worked for social services. Have you ever worked for social services?
No, sir.
It's not a cute place. It's not a cute place to put a child. His house has to be in a terrible state for you to think that social services is going to be better than where you at. A vaccine ain't it. It ain't it. This ain't it, buddy. That ain't it.
And you know, sometimes people be like, oh.
Well, considering I thought we said that children were not at risk from the CDC. The CDC and Dr. Fauci said children were not at risk. So why would you take a child?
oh, these people are just conspiracy theorists. But when you hear about stories like these are real stories. How does it not make you think that the government is not willing to overstep its bounds? Now, this is a judge within that state, cool. But there have been other cases and other stories around that have echoed or mirrored some of the same ideas in this case here. Is it now just all complete conspiracy? Imagine being told that if you don't get vaccinated, you lose access to your child. Is that not one of the craziest things?
Crazy.
Uh-huh.
And people thought I was fear-mongering sometimes when I said I'm for the vaccine, I'm against the passport, even though I'm vaccinated. And people were like, why? So I'm like, I feel like we're going down a dangerous path. And then you
Yes.
see stories like this, and it only reinforces some of the ideas that you have. So, I don't know. Listen, I don't want to stay too macro with it because I think it's a complicated discussion and we'll leave it there. But just on a micro level, this is insane. This is insane. I don't know how you could even justify it. What would be the justification? Hey, man, listen, honest, I want to just play this story. I'm a big fan of Breaking Points. I think they run a great channel, and they do a great job of bringing you the news. But
Goddamn.
just finding out that the father is now involved and he's encouraging the order to be reversed so that he can get full custody of the child. Like, man, custody battles are really dirty.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And people will do whatever it takes, whether it's true or not, to win custody of their child if they, one, hate the other parent, two...
That's neither here nor there in this. Link is in the description below if you want to watch the rest of it. I mean, it's neither, the end of it to me is neither here nor there. It's already, they already explained it at the very beginning or throughout the rest of it, or up to this point. This is sick. This is sick. And y'all are, I mean, and again, you fucking democrats, y'all are the ones allowing this dumb shit. Y'all are the ones allowing it. It just, oh my God. Sick. Sick people. Fucking sick. Whatever. Whatever. I can't even. I just, oh man, oh man, oh man. Anyway, I want to go ahead and stop this video here. I'm at a loss for words. Y'all, this is going to get worse. That's why I keep saying we need a revolution, because this is going to get worse. We're talking kidnapping kids, talking about concentration camps and shit. I mean, oh man. And as I told my doctor, I mean, because he was like, oh, it's still your choice. Really? For how much longer? For how much longer is it still my choice? Huh? Because you're not making any sense to me. But anyway, I will talk at y'all